Everybody to our April Global Meditation. Today we have quite a few on the phone as well, so as we're ready to start, I ask you all now to get comfortable. Place your feet flat on the floor. And as always, we'll start with our 3 deep breaths from the centre of the earth. So 3 deep breaths from the centre of the earth, from the hot red centre of the mother, drawing it up through our feet and into our higher heart. We take 3 deep breaths from the centre of the universe, drawing down from the great central sun, or the creator of all there is, down through the top of our heads and again into our higher heart, fully expanding the top of our chest. And then we take 3 combined breaths, drawing deeply from the energy of the mother and the father, combining them in our higher heart with our own essence, making our own Trinity. And the last deep breath we hold as long as possible with our chest fully expanded. Then as we breathe out slowly, the energy goes to each and every cell, cleansing, clearing, and activating. And now as we relax, I want you to think about the balance we've just created in ourselves. We've brought the mother and the father in, and we now have the male and the female perfectly balanced in our higher heart. And we spread that through each and every cell in our body. It is now a time of balance, and what I've been noticing a lot is the energy of the divine male is starting to make his presence felt. At the Vortex, we've had his energy here since last September, making our Vortex more powerful but more gentle at the same time as it comes into complete harmony. You will notice in photos there'll be an aqua beam, or one standing out from the rainbow beams that we're all picking up now. And that's the energy of the divine male entering the earth plane. So I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath into the right side of your lungs, totally filling that up as far as it goes, and then a little bit more. This will allow a bit more cleansing into the immune system, into your own spiritual space, and making room for the divine male. And when we come fully into balance, everybody will see more and hear more, as we've been talking recently about. We'll become far more sensitive to external messages. The new time is here, everybody. We've created it. We've done a fabulous job to get where we are. I'm going to ask you to withdraw into your heart room, which just means allowing yourself to sink deep inside yourself. Into the place where you live, which is your higher heart. And as you look around, you'll see light in the center of the room. And as we go and stand in that and look up, we automatically become attached to all that we are, to our higher self, right up through to our monad. And we draw a deep breath and invite our higher self into our room, and we see the whole room light up. With our higher self comes the awareness and the ability to hear and see more. But not with our physical brains. Our brain now becomes a true organ of interpretation, as it interprets the energies around us and within us. And as we've all learnt to listen during this whole big process, finally we will hear. In this state, we are also connected to the grid above and the grid below, and anything we think and do enters both of the grids. So now it is even more important to choose your thoughts wisely. We've got to keep those grids glowing. And as I've mentioned the grids, I felt an enormous energy just flood into me as we're connected above and below the crystalline grid and the diamond grid. We are now accessing much higher than the fifth dimension. Each of you will now be receiving a download. And I'm going to leave you in your heart room now for a little while. And I'll call for you shortly. I ask you all now to visualize the grid above and the grid below. Both of them are glowing. But as we've connected to the Mother and the Father, we've created a pillar of light. And you visualize yourself connected to both grids through this pillar of light. And you see others in their pillars of light, connected above and below. The light filling the space in between. Can you imagine what this would create as more and more people on our planet connect to the divine male and the divine female? So if everybody does the 3 breath system in the morning, 3 breaths from the mother, 3 breaths from the father, and 3 combined breaths, they not only create a pranic tube of protection for themselves, but they are helping to light up our world. And now it's time to return. So I ask you to just take some deeper breaths. Strengthening your pillar of light, keeping your protection. And know that today we've added more light to our world. Thank you for joining us. This is Sue from the Vortex Healing Centre. And for those on Facebook Live, we're now going to leave you, but please feel free to comment and we can answer any questions you have later on. Thank you for joining us.